Welcome to a new episode of Get the Food Out of Here. Freddie Rubino here with my wife Christine.
Hello everyone.
Happy New Year! I got some pasta on. Why? Because we're making pesto sauce. Now, what do you make pesto out of, Christine?
Basil.
You make it out of basil. A lot of people don't like that.
I don't.
I don't even like it. I like it a little, but not a lot. So my wife, we've made spinach pesto, and that's fantastic. But what's Italian's favorite spinach?
Broccoli rabe.
Broccoli rabe! So we gotta make broccoli rabe pesto. It's the best pesto in the world. So easy. You're gonna say, Freddie, why didn't I have this before? Aren't you gonna say that?
No.
Your mouth shut. Okay, first of all, we got broccoli rabe. They come in bundles.
Bunches.
Bunches? Look at this. This is an Italian wedding bouquet. Imagine throwing this. There'd be a brawl over this. But you see how some are big and some are small? So, this happens at the end when we're putting in the oil. That's the only thing that affects it. So don't worry what size. We're going to do the smaller one, all right?
Yeah. Guys, could you please share this?
Share this. The first thing you got to do, unlike other pesto, is you have to blanch this for 3 minutes. What does blanching mean, Christine?
It means you're putting it in boiling water for only a few minutes until it's fully cooked.
Right. Boiling water for 3 minutes. So first we have to clean the broccoli rabe. You have to take all the stems off. It's a very long process. That's how I do it. You ever see people who peel the stems?
Oh, my mother used to do that. It's ridiculous.
Hours! Look, done. Now we throw it in for 3 minutes.
The water has a bit of salt in it.
It has a bit of salt. Alexa.
No, Alexa.
What? 3
Echo.
minutes.
We have Echo.
Echo, set the timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Starting now.
3 minutes. Starting now. You see, they should have an Italian Alexa. They'd say, all right, shut your mouth. Huh? Whoa. Watch out. That could overboil there. Okay. While that is blanching and the pasta is boiling, we're going to get ready for this. But let's put this off to the side. Okay. You could use a blender. Is that not correct, Christine?
You can, but a food processor is more ideal.
If you got a food processor, use it. If you don't have one, get one. If you can't afford one, steal one. That's all I'm saying.
There's some very inexpensive models.
Okay. You get garlic. 1 clove. I cut the end off. It's in your endo. And then we got to take the... what is the paper called?
The peel.
The peel? It's not called a peel.
It's not? Okay.
You peel it, but what are you peeling? What is it? It's not a peeling.
Okay.
Okay, you should cut this in a blender or a food processor because...
You got peel on there.
I knew that. I was getting it off.
Still on there.
What? Where?
Where?
All right. Are you right one time? Okay, you should chop this up a little bit. Rough chop.
Just so it gets blended more evenly.
Right. You throw this in and you wait. Okay? There's very few ingredients in this. Okay? Very few. And it's very, very healthy for you. Isn't this healthy?
I guess.
Oh, no.
Yeah, why
The
not?
oil?
It's good. It's olive oil, it's garlic, it's greens.
Okay, could I tell you people something? When Italians have a garden, they plant tomatoes. Right before, like Easter, when the snow just melts in the Northeast, you plant your broccoli rabe. The whole garden, broccoli rabe. So then, when you start getting all of this, you know what you do? You make 1,000,000 gallons of this pesto. You freeze it in little batches. You jar it in little jars. You eat it in little plates. Christine. Okay, now, another thing it takes is nuts. You could put any nut in this. Cannot?
Could you go in it?
Is that a joke?
Yeah.
Why don't you keep your mouth shut and let's cook? We got pecans and walnuts. You could even use pistachios, right?
Yes.
What did I hit the number? Pistachios? It cost me $8 just a scoop of pistachios. Okay? But I like pistachios. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. So, you could use pecans. Or you could use walnuts. You want to use walnuts?
I prefer the pecans.
Why?
The thing is beeping.
Okay, that's 3 minutes. Why?
Echo stop. Echo stop.
Okay.
Because I feel like the walnuts are a little bitey, and so is the broccoli rabe. So the pecans are a little milder.
Oh, mild. Okay, right next to it, we have ice water.
He's making a big bowl of ice bath.
Because
you have to plunge it in the ice water to stop the cooking.
You gotta plunge it. You see this? This will keep cooking and become mushy. So you throw it in the ice water. Very simple. Just a few steps. If you don't do this, it becomes mushy, right, Christine?
Don't scrape my pan, please.
It becomes mushy?
I know all about mushy.
Keep your mouth shut about mushy, all right? That's our little secret. Okay. I gotta scrape it. How do you not? How do you not?
By using my plastic spoon?
You don't have one with holes.
I do.
Okay, there's hardly any left in there. Okay? Honey?
Fine.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to throw this through the colander. And then you get the rest of it. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's like a facial. See, Grandma, this was Grandma's facial. Not $80 at the place over there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's still cooking. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this...
Let's see it. Let's bring it over here and see it.
It's just in a bath. And it's not even Saturday night and it's taking a bath. Now this goes in the colander. And this, here's another secret. It has to drain. Correct?
Yes, it has to be as dry as it can be.
It's got to be dry. You got to have it dry, honey. You like it dry?
Okay, Fred, stop.
What?
Stupid jokes.
You? Okay, here we go. Here we go. There's a few leaves left. You're not going to get them all. Okay? Guys, you know that. You're not going to get them all. But the ones you get, you make it count. Okay, that's it. So look what we got here.
Press it a little bit to make some water come out.
Right. Now we got some ice in it. Look. So much water comes in. It holds a lot of water. You press it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to have a sip of wine. And we are going to put paper towels out because that's how dry we like it. We like it dry, baby. Okay.
Spread it out a bit.
Spread out. And it's cool to the touch because we gave it the ice bath. And we do this. Look at all the moisture. Moisture.
Press the sides over.
You press the sides over. All right, this ain't the bedroom, okay? You don't have to tell me what to do.
Doesn't work anyway.
Your mouth shut. Okay, now what happens? Now you just throw it in. Look at all the moisture.
Yeah, I know, because you didn't dry it enough.
I dried it.
Not enough.
Enough. Enough is enough. Women are never satisfied. It's not enough. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to bring this over. We have the garlic and the broccoli rabe. Now we're going to put in the nuts.
So it's 1 clove of garlic and 1 bunch of broccoli rabe.
Now, should we go with walnuts or pecans?
We discussed this already.
What do you want to do?
I said pecans.
I like walnuts.
Well, do what you want.
We'll do pecans because sometimes you don't even like nuts.
It's a quarter of a cup of pecans.
Sometimes they like nuts, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you gotta fight them just to...
Just stop speaking. It's a quarter of a cup of pecans or any other nuts that you prefer.
Quarter of a cup. Quarter of a cup of grated cheese. Now, you can get the store-bought cheese for this because it's not really It's really for flavoring and texture, but this is good cheese. The guy grates it for us. Publix. Publix has a cheesemonger that'll grate it for you. How good is that? Okay, that's it.
No, there's a half a teaspoon of salt.
I mean, after the salt, that's it.
Yeah,
Okay, half a teaspoon of salt.
that's it.
The worst salt. Let me check on the pasta. See, if you know the pasta, I think it could come out. It's a little al dente, but that's okay. Okay? We're going to drain it. Let it drain for a minute. And we're going to put this on. And we're going to make pesto. Honey,
No, you don't. Just get the oil ready first.
get the oil ready. Where is the oil? Has any? Here we go. Now for one bunch, you use 1/3 cup of oil. Where are my glasses?
Yeah.
Give me those glasses. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Does this have 1/3?
Yeah. All measuring cups have 1/3.
They do, huh? Okay, Lois. Okay, we're gonna do it now. Look at this. You could add this like this.
No. It has to be
I'm doing.
first.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Let it soak for a second.
Now you see it chopping everything? Now you drizzle the oil. You don't throw it all in at once. Look at that. And we'll show you the consistency. We're going to stop with a little bit left.
No, we're not.
And we're going to scoop the sides. Because it sticks to the sides, right?
You have to scrape the sides down.
Okay, now look at the consistency of that. A little more oil, right?
Of course.
It's the perfect amount, 1/3.
Yes, because that's what I said.
But if we used the big one, it might use a little bit more than that.
Yeah, you want it luscious and flowy.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what you used to call me, right? Luscious and flowing. That's the perfect amount of oil. 1/3 a cup. Like I said, if you use the bigger one, look how beautiful that is. You see that the cheese is in there?
It like almost emulsifies.
Yes. Emulsification. I think we're done.
Yep.
That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Is that all there is to it?
Yep.
Okay? You take this off. You don't waste any of it. And believe me, you could freeze this. This will stay in the fridge for a couple of weeks.
A week.
A week. Okay, I got a plate. Then I'm going to put the pasta on. Okay? This goes beautiful with pasta. This is macaroni. This is, I made only 1/2 pound of macaroni. That's beautiful.
That's lovely.
You see the consistency? Mm-hmm. I like a lot because it's not like spinach. It's broccoli rabe. Broccoli rabe. Now, when you put cheese on top, you know what we do? I use the hard cheese. You like some hard cheese, honey?
No thanks.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, did Freddie Rubino just make fresh broccoli rabe pesto? That is by far the best broccoli rabe. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it all together. Because I like it like that. This is 100 times better than any pesto. Grow it in your backyard. Now, this is 1/4 pound of pasta that we use, right?
Yeah, you'll have plenty for a whole pound.
That little bunch is plenty for a whole pound.
What a messy plate you have.
What?
What a messy plate you
Look,
have.
look, look.
No.
Oh, you want to complain? You know I'm messy, honey. You usually like that. A little mess. Okay, I'm going to eat some more. Okay? Now, I got it. I just want to show you guys one more thing. Oh. The crunch of the walnut or the pecan. That bite of the broccoli rabe is there. The oil mellows it out. By all means, if you want to buy really expensive olive oil for this, do it.
Yeah, now's the time for good olive oil.
Now's the time. Look at that. Now, you want to make a little caprese? You're watching the football game? Let me just tell you one thing. You can't have enough of this on this plate.
That's a lot.
What?
That's a lot.
You know what? You can't have enough of this. You know why? Because it's so good. It's like eating broccoli rabe. It's not like basil. You can't eat this much basil. My friends who are on keto. See this dish right here?
You can eat that.
Very, very keto friendly. Look at this. Plant your broccoli rabe right before Easter. Jar it, freeze it, buy some really good olive oil. Anyone who's bought a shirt, yesterday we sent the money out to Operation Smile, and we did another donation from the money, some of the money that comes from the shirts. Thank you. Whoever bought a shirt this month, you made a donation to Operation Smile. Go to fredrabino.com. Order a shirt. Come see me live. Florida, Connecticut, Boston, Chicago, Jersey, Long Island. I'll see you soon. Christine, do you love everybody?
I do.
You do, right? Except me.
Well, sometimes.
That's because of the nuts, right?
Yeah.
I'll show you some real nuts later. Salute, everybody!